All right, so this here is the top pin for the rod end of the rear lift cylinder on my side dump. This here is supposed to locate the pin, keep it from moving and falling out. And as you guys can see, that weld is broke. This weld broke once about 4 or 5 years ago, and I just took a MIG welder and run a bead around it right over the top of the crack about 4 or 5 years ago, and it looks like that's failed again. So I went ahead and I removed this cylinder from the trailer, and we're going to do a little better weld prep on this time, and we're going to probably burn this in hot with some 7018 and hopefully make a little longer lasting repair. Now I'm sure there's going to be a number of you guys that say, well, why don't you just replace that pin? As you can see, there is a small bit of wear on the pin here. This is not a new trailer. This trailer is 2006 and it's December 2020 right now, so it's not a new trailer. We're starting to wear through the chrome on this pin. When I reinstall this, I am going to flip this the other way so that the wear is on this side of the pin rather than this side. And next time I order parts for this trailer, I probably am going to go ahead and order a new pin. Now with that being said, it is Sunday today. I have to have this trailer on a job bright and early tomorrow morning. There are not part stores open that I can get this pin on Sunday, so if I were to try to get this pin, I wouldn't even be able to order it till Monday. It would probably be Thursday or Friday till I got it back, and I would miss the majority of the week of work, and I just can't do that. It's not good. I don't want to be missing the work. It's the very end of the season here, and I got people depending on me to be there. So we're going to repair this pin. Next time I order parts for this trailer from the dealer, I'll probably go ahead and order a new pin, and then I can swap it out at my convenience later. So first thing I'm going to need to do to start prepping this repair is I need to grind all this old weld off. We're going to grind a taper on the end of this and try to create a nice large V in here for the new weld to weld, and then we're going to burn it in with some stick rod, probably 7018, and put this back together. Alright, so now I've got this set up, I've got it prepped, it's held in place where I want to weld it. See, we got a pretty decent V in here to fill up with weld. I'm going to weld it with some 5/32 7018 on the Harbor Freight Unlimited 200 machine. I still get a lot of questions on that. Decent little welder for what it is. Nice little portable inverter welder, multi-process. And it's actually got a fairly decent arc on it, but I'm going to try to put a welding lens on you guys here so that maybe you can see what's going on. Don't know how that's going to work out, but get you guys set up here and we'll weld this up. All right, so overall that looks pretty good. A little bit of undercut right here and a little spot where we didn't quite tie into that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna lay a second bead around this half here, and that should be good. I just went ahead and went around the whole thing one more time. You know, I've probably got 4 chipping hammers around the shop here. Can I find a single one of them right now? Nope. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. We'll go ahead and just let this sit here and cool off. I know it's tempting to take this and throw some water on it or throw it in a bucket of water, hurry up and make it cool off. However, that does cause some embrittlement in your weld, and seems how we're already having issues with cracking. We don't want to do that. We're just going to let this thing sit here a while and naturally cool off, and then we get this pin reinstalled. Okay, now you guys can see that I actually clocked this wear spot on this pin to the side where there's not actually any load. The load's mostly on the bottom, but it's also on the top as well. And I just moved this wear spot here to the side of the pin where there is no load. And there it is, all welded up. It's cooled off enough to handle. Now it's still a little warm, but let's go ahead and get this thing installed. Now, before anybody says that this broke because it wasn't greased enough, just remember that this last week in a video I showed grease in this, so lack of grease is not the problem. It's probably just more metal fatigue over time. But I'm gonna grease this thing up really good here. So here it is, the end of the next day here, and absolutely no signs of cracking there. I think we're good to go. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you. Have a great day.